The holidays are that special time of the year when we celebrate with our families, fill our homes and offices with flammables, climb on icy surfaces to string damaged electrical cords all over our homes, indulge in holiday cheer, and travel long distances in bad weather. It's no wonder the holidays can sometimes leave us feeling a little overwhelmed.
Ho, ho, ho.
Hi, I'm Rachel with Ally Safety, and in today's video, we're going to have some fun with the 12 hazards of the holidays by remembering classic TV shows and movies where pretty much every mistake has been made. Then I'll give you 12 ways you can make sure you can enjoy the most wonderful time of the year without spending it in the emergency room. Most of us wouldn't associate Christmas with lower back injuries, but about 52% of Christmas injuries are due to lifting heavy objects like trees, decorations, or bulky gifts. Always use proper lifting techniques. Do a two-person lift when you need to, and don't risk ruining the holidays with a back injury just to get that huge box of decorations out of the attic by yourself. Traffic accidents are often the most serious risk to our safety during the holidays. This time of year, drunk driving accounts for 38% of fatal crashes, and 52% of fatalities involve someone who's not wearing a seatbelt. When traveling over the river and through the woods, make sure you're prepared for the weather. Wear your seatbelt, don't drive distracted, and definitely don't drive impaired. Also, don't forget about pedestrian safety. Wrapping presents, broken ornaments, and difficult packaging result in about 43% of holiday lacerations. To avoid this, use the right cutting tool for the job. Make sure any broken ornaments are quickly cleaned up, and be very careful when cutting and trimming the tree. Which brings us to our next hazard, Christmas trees. Trees are difficult to maneuver, heavy, often fall on people and pets, and have a tendency to burn and frequently poke children in the eye with pine needles. Not only that, mold on the trees can cause severe allergies for some people. To stay safe, use two people to position the tree. Keep the tree 3 feet away from heat sources. Get the right size tree for your space, water the tree frequently, and get rid of it when it starts to lose needles. If you have a mold allergy, use a vinegar solution to keep your tree clean and mold-free. Slips, trips, and falls are especially likely during the holiday season due to extension cords, crowding, slippery sidewalks, floors, and of course, toys. Anyone who knows the pain of stepping on a Lego can attest to that. Make sure to keep your walkways clear of snow and ice, keep cords out of high traffic areas, and keep a separate play area for toys when it's possible. Decorating tends to come with its own special hazards, and the biggest one is falls from heights. Around 5,000 people fall while decorating each year, with 43% of those falls being from ladders. What's more, guys, you're about 40% more likely than women to be injured. To decorate safely, always use the right tool for the job, meaning ladders and step stools, not chairs or the arms of the sofa. Make sure to maintain 3 points of contact and don't risk your safety for Christmas lights. Which brings us to the next hazard. Christmas lights. Christmas lights result in a shocking number of injuries each year, About 715. To avoid shock, check Christmas lights for cracked sockets or frayed wires. Don't use damaged electrical cords, and only use outdoor lights outdoors and make sure that they're plugged into a GFCI. Never overload the circuit, or you may also struggle with our next category, flammables. The holiday season is the season of storing flammables in the home. It's also the season of lighting candles, having fires in the hearth, and cooking gone wrong. To stay safe, keep flammables and heat sources separate. Turn off Christmas lights and other decorations before leaving and before bed. And check to make sure your fire extinguishers are functional and easily accessible.
That is exactly why you want a high-quality fire extinguisher right in the kitchen.
Also, while you're up on that ladder decorating, make sure to check the batteries in the fire alarm and carbon monoxide detector while you're at it. Food is a big part of the holiday tradition, and you may not realize this, but a less well-known part of the American tradition is holiday food poisoning. Make sure food is prepared safely, refrigerated properly, and cooked thoroughly, and avoid storing it in that danger zone of 40 to 140 degrees where bacteria can grow rapidly. If you have severe allergies, remember to ask about ingredients before you eat. And lastly, when going through leftovers, remember, when in doubt, throw it out. Now, speaking of eating, what about drinking? The average American sees a 100% increase in their drinking habits between Thanksgiving and New Year's. Don't let holiday spirits ruin your holiday spirit. Avoid overindulging and the dreaded hangover by giving yourself a limit of how many drinks to have. Make sure you're staying hydrated with water, sip slowly, pace yourself, get a designated driver, and if you're at a party with kids, make sure you don't leave half-empty drinks unattended. Next, cold, COVID, and other illnesses. It's good to be back celebrating with friends and family this year. Let's make sure we don't accidentally include viruses on the guest list. Wear masks when needed, wash your hands often, social distance in public, and consider a pre-Christmas flu vaccine or booster. If you're interacting with those who are unvaccinated, the best way to protect them is to make sure that you are vaccinated. Also, rapid at-home tests can help to make sure we spread cheer, not viruses. And last but not least, shopping mishaps. Rounding out the list, we have shopping mishaps. With how busy Christmas shopping can be, we need to be aware everywhere from the parking lot to the checkout line. Remember, there's often no crowd control in place, but there are definitely crowds. Consider shopping during less crowded hours or shop online. Watch out for slips, trips, and falls. Be patient with inconveniences, and remember, be considerate of the challenges all retail employees are facing. I hope this helps make your holidays just a little bit easier. Thank you so much for watching, and from all of us at Ally Safety, have a safe and happy holiday season.